Have you ever wondered why you're drawn to the bad boy type even when you know better? And gentlemen, are you curious about what makes those bad boy traits so irresistible? Welcome back to my channel, where we dive deep into the psychology, attraction, and secrets behind why women can't resist these 8 bad boy traits. Whether you're here to understand the allure or learn how to channel that energy in a healthy way, you're in the right place. Buckle up, because we're about to uncover what makes the bad boy so hard to ignore. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button and let's get started. It's all subjective. For some, being bad might mean breaking a rule or challenging a norm. Take straws, for example. Some say they're terrible for the environment. But those same people might pile up packaging from online orders without a second thought or think about the fitness world. There are people who swear carbs are the enemy, yet others argue they're essential. It's all about perspective, and that's exactly where bad boys shine, see. They don't spend their time worrying about labels or trying to fit inside boxes. They don't shy away from who they are or feel the need to soften their edges to please others. They have their own set of principles, their own passions, and their own ways of seeing the world, and they stand by that. No matter what, confidence like that is magnetic. There's a kind of romantic edge to someone being so unapologetically themselves. It tells you they're not trying too hard to impress. And honestly, that's what makes them even more impressive. It's bold, it's raw, and it's real. You can't help but feel drawn to someone who's not afraid to be exactly who they are. Without compromise or hesitation for women, this kind of authenticity can be irresistible. It goes beyond physical attraction. It's about the energy they exude, the quiet but firm statement of, I am enough, exactly as I am a bad boy. Unapologetic authenticity is what makes them unforgettable, and maybe it's time to rethink what bad really means. Because doesn't true romance start with someone daring to be real, to the allure of independence? Imagine a man who stands tall and confident, a force to be reckoned with, no matter what life throws his way. That's the essence of a bad boy, fiercely independent and incredibly self-reliant. He's not the type to crumble under pressure or wait for someone else to fix his problems. Maybe he's fought through a tough childhood, faced the ridicule of bullies, or had to weather life storms without a helping hand. Whatever his story, this is a man who's learned to thrive on his own terms. Now think about how magnetic this independence can be. A bad boy doesn't need to be rescued if the waters get rough. He's the guy swimming against the tide 100 miles just to come out stronger. And perhaps the most captivating part, he doesn't just hold himself to these standards, but expects the same level of strength from a partner. He's not searching for a car, acre, or someone to pamper him. What he wants is a partner who can match his resilience with her own. This dynamic is incredibly attractive. Why? Because when you're with an independent man like this, you never feel burdened by his problems, nor are you stuck playing the role of a parent or fixer. Instead, you get the kind of relationship where both of you face life's hurdles together, standing on equal footing. It's the kind of partnership that exudes passion, mutual respect, and unshakable chemistry. When a man like this gazes into your eyes, you know he'll fight through anything to stand by your side. Now tell me, isn't that the kind of strength and devotion every romance craves? That's the undeniable charm of a bad boy who knows how to take care of himself. And you 3, he radiates confidence. All right, ladies, let's talk about one of the most irresistible traits that women just can't seem to resist: confidence. Now, I'm not just talking about someone who's mildly sure of themselves. I'm talking about the kind of man who walks into a room and immediately commands attention without even saying a word. He doesn't need to flaunt it or fish for compliments, because his vibe already speaks volumes. This kind of confidence, it's magnetic. A true bad boy doesn't second-guess himself, and he's not afraid to stand tall, look people in the eye, and own his decisions. Whether he's casually leaning on a wall or leading a conversation, there's this air about him that says, I know exactly who I am and what I bring to the table, and trust me, That's not something you encounter every day. Now, here's the twist. Don't confuse confidence with arrogance. A cocky guy may boast or overcompensate, but deep down, that's usually just insecurity masked by bravado. The real charm of a bad boy lies in that balance. He's self-assured, but doesn't need to dominate or prove himself to others. This type of confidence stems from self-awareness. He knows his strengths, but he isn't blind to his flaws, making him genuinely grounded in who he is. And there's something so undeniably romantic about that. When a man walks through life with unwavering confidence, he's not just exuding charm, he creates a sense of security, like nothing can shake him. It's no wonder women are irresistibly drawn to this. Plus, here's the kicker. Truly confident men are attracted to confident women. It's like an electric connection. When two self-assured individuals come together, the result an undeniable spark that turns them into an unstoppable force. If you've met a guy with this kind of confident energy, you know just how impossible it is to ignore. There's a reason this trait keeps women coming back for more. It's thrilling, intoxicating, and leaves you wanting more every single time. 4. The thrill of unpredictability. Bad boys have an undeniable charm that lies in their unpredictable nature. It's like being on a roller coaster ride of emotions, exhilarating, captivating, and completely unforgettable. One moment, he's looking into your eyes with intense affection, and the next, he's pulling you along for a spontaneous midnight drive to a place you've never even heard of. These moments are what make your time with him feel like it's straight out of a romance novel. The lure of unpredictability is intoxicating. There's a creative, free-spirited vibe to him that keeps you guessing, always looking forward to what comes next. Will he show up with flowers for no reason or take you to a secret spot that means something only to him? It's this element of surprise, the mystery that surrounds him, that makes being with a bad boy feel like stepping into an adventure where you're the star of the story. But here's where things get tricky. While unpredictability can be thrilling and romantic, it's important to understand its boundaries. There's a fine line between someone who keeps you excited and someone who leaves you feeling uncertain if his unpredictable actions feel more like emotion. Whiplash, leaving you questioning where you stand in his life. It might be time to take a step back. A true spark shouldn't lead to instability or doubt. It should bring you warmth, joy, and trust, the secret to enjoying the thrill. Without the heartbreak is balance. Appreciate his spontaneity. Bask in the adventure, but don't ignore the signals if things start to feel manipulative or one-sided. After all, are bad boys. Allure lies in the excitement, not confusion. Stay grounded as you enjoy the thrill of unpredictability and never lose sight of your worth in the process. 5. He knows exactly what he wants. Confidence is magnetic, and there's nothing more alluring than a man who knows what he wants and goes after it with zero hesitation. This is the essence of a bad boy. He's direct, unapologetic, and completely in tune with his desires, whether it's pursuing his dreams, standing by his opinions, or making decisions that others wouldn't dare to. He doesn't waver. And here's a kicker. He doesn't care what the world thinks about it. You won't catch a bad boy second-guessing himself to please others, forget about people-pleasing or bending to fit someone else's expectations. If he's rocking an edgy outfit that screams confidence or getting a bold tattoo that'll make a statement, he does it because it feels right to him. Opinions, judgments, he brushes them off like dust on his jacket. The way he carries himself shows a sense of freedom that's undeniably attractive to women. It's in the way he walks, talks, and lives unapologetically on his own terms. And you can't help but notice now, when it comes to real relationships, this trait takes his charm to a whole new level. A bad boy who wants you will make it abundantly clear you'll never have to wander with him. No mixed signals, no hesitation. His actions will speak louder than words, leaving no room for doubt. That kind of confidence paired with his boldness hits differently. It's exciting, enticing, and deeply romantic. Women are drawn to that sense of assurance because it feels safe, yet thrilling, ladies. The truth is, there's something irresistible about a man who knows what he wants and isn't afraid to pursue it. Whether it's in life love or something unexpected, this trait has a way of making bad boys utterly unforgettable. It's no wonder they're impossible to resist. 6. They know how to put themselves first. Bad boys often have a reputation for being selfish, and at first glance, this might appear like a glaring flaw. But hold on, there's more to this trait that meets the eye. When society labels someone as bad, they quickly learn one hard truth. They can't rely on everyone around them for support. And what do they do in response? They step up and start looking out for themselves. They make their needs, desires, and feelings a priority. This isn't selfishness in the negative sense. It's an unshakable confidence in knowing their worth. Now imagine this. A bad boy catches your eye with that rebellious charm and daring smile. He's mysterious. Sure, but he's also someone who isn't afraid to live life unapologetically, on his own terms. Here's the twist, though. His belief in prioritizing himself inspires you to do the same. When you're with a bad boy, the relationship isn't about losing yourself or sacrificing who you are. Instead, it's like a dance between two strong individuals who deeply respect each other's independence. These men celebrate individuality, and trust me, that's part of their magnetic appeal. He's not going to expect you to drop everything for him. He's going to encourage you to chase your dreams just as hard as he chases his own. And isn't that what we all secretly crave? A connection where passion and freedom walk hand in hand. Bad boys redefine romance in a way that challenges the traditional norms. Their confidence and self-assurance become contagious, making you feel more alive, more confident, and more in touch with your own power. It's this intoxicating mix of independence and connection that keeps women irresistibly drawn to these rebels. 7 is assertive. Have you ever found yourself inexplicably drawn to someone like there's this magnetic energy you just can't resist? Well, chances are they might have that confident, assertive edge. And here's the kicker. Women can't help but be captivated by it. It's not just some fleeting feeling or a random attraction. It's deeply rooted in our biology and psychology. Yep, science has a lot to say about this. Evolutionary psychology suggests that women are naturally attracted to assertiveness because it's a subtle signal of strength and protection traits tied to superior genes and survival, that dominant presence. It's like your subconscious is saying, here's someone strong enough to weather life storms and make sure the future is secure. It's not your fault. It's biology working to ensure the best possible partner. But beyond the science, there's something undeniably thrilling about an assertive man. Think about it. A guy who knows what he wants, isn't afraid to go after it, and stands firm in his decisions. That kind of energy exudes confidence. And confidence is downright irresistible. It's not about arrogance or controlling behaviour. Far from it, the right kind of assertiveness comes with a sense of respect, understanding, and composure, and that's where things get romantic. An assertive man gives off this air of strength that makes a woman feel secure and cherished. He's the kind of guy who makes you feel like he'll catch you when you fall, like he's got your back no matter what. There's comfort in his presence, a quiet assurance, and a feeling that you're safe in his world. That's the magic of assertiveness. It's not about being overbearing, it's about radiating a steady, reliable confidence. And honestly, who wouldn't be drawn to someone who can make you feel seen, protected, and completely adored? It's no wonder women find that bad boy edge so hard to resist. 8. His unstoppable passion, ladies. Let's talk about passion. True, raw, electrifying passion. There's something undeniably magnetic about a bad boy who lives his life with such intensity. You see it in the way he dives head first into everything he loves, whether he's playing his guitar like he's pouring his soul into each chord. Sweating bullets under the stadium lights with a heart set on victory, or breathing life into an art piece in his studio. He thrives on his pursuits, and his zest for life is impossible to ignore, while so many people lose that spark, that sense of purpose as life becomes routine. The bad boy doesn't just keep it, he amplifies it, driven by passion rather than obligation. His interests are his fuel, and they fulfill him in a way that sets him apart. When you look at him, you don't just see someone going through the motions. You see someone who embraces life's challenges and channels his emotions into everything he does. His purpose isn't just inspiring, it's intoxicating, and no, this passion doesn't just stop with his hobbies. No, it spills into every little thing he does, especially when it comes to how he loves Lowe's. You can feel it in the way he touches you, how his fingers linger against your skin as if memorizing every curve, the way his eyes lock on yours with a smouldering intensity that leaves your heart racing. Then there's that moment before he kisses you. It's a moment of raw electricity, the kind that leaves every nerve in your body alive, every breath stolen. You can't help but fall deeper into his world, returning his passion with just as much fervour. This passion, ladies, is what ignites the connection, so powerful it becomes unforgettable. It's the fire that fuels the irresistible bond between you and the bad boy. That fire is wide. No matter how hard you try, you just can't resist his spell at the heart of it all. The allure of the bad boy boils down to more than just rebellion or charm. It's about the essence of living unapologetically loving, intensely and inspiring fearlessness. These men resonate on a deeper level because they embody independence, confidence,